What caused the floppy disk? Click of death, data loss. Imagine hearing a rhythmic clicking sound coming from your computer and realizing your important files might be gone forever. That's the infamous click of death many early computer users dreaded. Back in the late 1980s and early 1990s, floppy disks were the main way to save and transfer data. These disks were small, flexible, and stored about 1.4 megabytes of data. They were cheap and easy to use, but they had their quirks. When a drive started making that strange clicking noise before failing, it was a sign your data was in serious trouble. The click of death actually comes from the way floppy disk drives and similar devices work. Inside the drive, there is a tiny magnetic read and write head that moves back and forth across the spinning disk. When everything is working right, the head moves smoothly, reading or writing data silently. But if the head gets misaligned or encounters a problem, it tries to recover by repeatedly moving back to its starting position. This repeated movement causes the clicking sound. It's like the drive is trying to fix itself but just can't. In the case of floppy disks, physical damage or magnetic issues often cause this problem. If a disk was bent, scratched, or dirty, the magnetic surface could be damaged, making it hard for the drive to read the data. Sometimes the disk's magnetic coating would degrade over time, especially if it was stored improperly or used repeatedly. When the drive's head tries to read a bad spot on the disk, it struggles to find the right track, causing the clicking. This can lead to data becoming unreadable or lost entirely. Zip drives, which became popular in the mid-1990s, also suffered from the click of death. These drives used a similar magnetic head system but stored more data on a larger disk. When the head was misaligned or damaged, it could physically scratch the disk surface, destroying stored data. The misalignment could happen if the drive was dropped or if the disk was inserted improperly. Once the head was damaged, it could damage other disks too, spreading the problem. For users of floppy disks, the clicking sound was assigned to backup data immediately. Sometimes cleaning the disk or the drive's head helped, but often the damage was permanent. The best way to avoid losing data was to keep backups and handle disks carefully. The click of death became a symbol of the fragile nature of early magnetic storage. It was a warning that even the most advanced technology of the time could fail unexpectedly. In the broader view of 80s tech nostalgia, the click of death reminds us how far storage technology has come. These drives made storing and sharing data possible, but they also showed us their limits. That rhythmic clicking sound is a memory of a time when saving your work was a physical act, and losing data was a very real, very audible event. It's a reminder of the early days of personal computing, where every click could be a sign of impending disaster or a call to be more careful with our digital memories.